The sun is kind of weird right now. We're just gonna have to work with it because this is the only time I have to film this video this week. And we leave on Sunday. So, kind of crazy. But, hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Maya, and today is our first video on this channel actually, which is kind of crazy. So thank you guys so much for watching. Just a little gist of this channel is it's gonna primarily be travel-y stuff. So mostly Disney, because that's my favorite place to go. And then Universal stuff thrown in there, SeaWorld, other amusement parks, you know, in the area of Orlando. I would like to go to Disney California really bad. Like Disneyland, never been there in my life. Disney cruises, love to do that. Never done one either. I've only ever been on one cruise in my life. Hopefully we get some cruise content on this channel though at some point. Concerts, I go to a lot of those actually. Stuff like that, you know, just like travel, trips, living my life in my 20s. I am 22. I was about to say 21. I'm 22 as of last month. So this is actually going to be my late birthday trip and a mix of like 3 of our birthdays and 1 in my family. But let's talk about our 7-day Disney itinerary and plan, I guess, is what this video is going to be. It's gonna be my Disney plan and prep video. I've never done one of these. I've never done any Disney content. Well, I've done one Disney vlog before on a different channel that we're not gonna talk about right now, but haven't really done any serious Disney content, so this is gonna be our first one. So let's get into it. We've got a lot going on. I have a journal with everything in it. This has all of my plans for content and our trip. So let's start talking about it. We are going on a 7-day Disney trip. It's starting this Sunday, so the dates are March 15th through 21st, which is spring break. So we're in for some interesting content because Disney spring break is crazy. So I've never been Disney spring break, but I've heard things about it, and we are in for a wild ride. But we have our plans. We are ready. We know that it might be stressful. We know that it's gonna be crazy, but it's okay. Now, weather for that week, bipolar as Florida usually is. So I live in Florida, but it's supposed to be a 2.5 hour drive. It takes us about 4 hours most of the time, 3 to 4 hours depending on the day, time, everything that's happening. So we know how bipolar Florida can be with weather, and let's just say it's gonna be bipolar because we don't know what the weather is gonna be. We have checked like 5 different weather apps, weather sources, and they say that the highs the whole week are going to be anywhere between 50 degrees and 80 degrees on the same day. Like it says that next Tuesday, on one app it says the high is 59, on one app it says the high is 80. What do you mean? So we are packing a lot for this trip, which is not ideal, but we're driving, so we had that privilege of packing a lot. We are packing pretty much 2 outfits every day. I'm going to pack the same shirt for every day, like the same outfit shirt that I was gonna do, but I'm gonna pack a pair of like shorts and a pair of and pants for every day, you know, so that I can pick and choose. I don't have any other Disney sweaters other than this one, so I'm gonna have to buy a Disney sweater when I'm down there. How sad. Also, these are coming off because they're causing a headache already, and I have dog training tonight. So now let's get into the actual gist of the trip. We are driving down on Sunday. We have to drop the dogs off at 10 a.m., which is pretty early, but we have to drop the dogs off at 10 a.m. at the shelter. Jeez. At the boarding facility. I can't talk if you guys want to find that out. You will find that out on the channel. I can't talk. But we are going to be doing the dogs off at the boarding facility at 10 a.m. And then, which I'm so sad about because this is going to be my first time boarding my dog. He's 8 months old and I feel so bad and I don't want to leave him, but I really want to do Disney and I couldn't find anybody who would watch him, and I really trust this place. But I'm stressing, you know, the mom in me stressing out, but it's okay. But we're going to be leaving on Sunday, hopefully by noon. We're going to be driving out by noon, car packed up, out of here to Orlando. And then when we go to Orlando, my mom kind of wants to go to the Disney like outlet place. I don't know what it's called, but it's the Disney place where they get all the leftover merch. She kind of wants to go there. And then I'm hoping we can check in around 4 so that we can go to the hotel room. We can refresh, unpack, and unwind because that night we have Storybook Dining at 5:45 p.m. So this is going to be our first time ever doing Storybook Dining. This is my first time doing character dining since I was a little kid. So like have not done it since I've been older, teen, adult age. So we're going to be doing Storybook Dining. For those of you who don't know, that is a restaurant. Oh, let's talk about the hotel. We're staying at the Wilderness Lodge this trip. That is my favorite hotel. We've only ever stayed there one night. And it was my favorite hotel ever. And just like when we go to Disney to like walk around, hotel, search, everything, it's my favorite. During Christmas time, don't even get me started. I love that hotel so much. So we're finally staying there for a long time. And Storybook Dining is located at the Wilderness Lodge. And it is it's Snow White's restaurant. So you get to meet Snow White, Grumpy, and I can't remember which one it is, if it's Bashful or if it's Dopey, and then the Evil Queen. So we get to do that. And then it is a fancy little dinner. So I'm hoping to wear a dress down for that day. And that's gonna be then. Also, I'm going with my mom, my dad, my brother, and me. So family trip. And then we might go somewhere afterwards. We might not. I think the plan right now is to go to Disney Springs afterwards and pick up the bag that I'm looking for and something for my mom. Oh, some shoes that she wants from the Fit to Run store. They have some of the Brooks, some of the Disney Brooks there, and she really wants the Chip and Dale ones, I think. But we're thinking about heading to Disney Springs after that and then going back to the hotel and going to sleep, because then the next day we have the Animal Kingdom. Now that Monday, it kind of says it's supposed to rain all day. Not ideal for an Animal Kingdom day. Also, I am an Animal Kingdom girl, and I'm so sad that over half the park is pretty much closed. Like all we have is Pandora, the Safari, and the Everest, and then the new Zootopia thing that I have not done yet. It's not a lot, and I'm really sad about that, but it's okay. Okay, we're gonna have fun anyways. So for Animal Kingdom Day, we're gonna head to the park around 7:30, and then we do have lightning lanes for this trip. It was kind of a necessary purchase because of spring break. So we have the Safari at 9:50. So from 9:50 to 10:50 is the Safari. So we have to ride it at that point. I'm hoping we can get to the park earlier. So we're leaving at 7:30. Our first fast pass or our first lightning lane isn't until 9:50. So I'm hoping we can do Everest when we first get there. Do Everest and then be able to walk around and then go to our Safari at 9:50. I'm hoping we can do it like right when we have it open. So we have the Safari from 9:50 to 10:50, and then we have Zootopia Better Zootopia, I think is what it's called, from 10:50 to 11:50. And then we have Navi. So we're gonna hopefully do like an early lunch. I don't know if we're gonna do an early lunch at the barbecue place or if we're gonna go do Pandora and do an early lunch there. But we're gonna do an early lunch and then we're gonna head over to Pandora and do Navi 12:35 to 1:35, and then Flight of Passage 1:35 to 2:35. And then we have a reservation at Yak and Yeti for 3:30 for early dinner. That's my parents' favorite restaurant. I really like it too. My brother really likes it. It's a family fave. So we're hoping to do that. And then we'll probably be done with the park by then, honestly. And if not, it's going to be raining all day, so probably I'll just be a little miserable. I would like to fit the Rapids in. I know I'm kind of crazy for that, but I would like to fit the Rapids in. And then I would like to go from there to, I'm hoping, Epcot, because we are staying in the Wilderness Lodge. That is a deluxe, so they have extra magic hours. So on Monday we have Epcot open until 11, so we have from 9 to 11 for us time. And so I'm kind of hoping that we can go do that, or at least that I'm gonna go do that, so that I can get Frozen and Remy in, because I don't have passes for either of those, and those are two of the most popular rides. So I'm really hoping I can get those two in that night. And then we're gonna go to sleep, obviously, wake up the next morning. Next morning is St. Patty's Day, and we're doing Epcot on St. Patrick's Day, which is gonna be fun. But St. Patty's Day, we're doing head to the park 7:30. We're hoping to rope drop 8:30, I think is when they have rope drop for that. Or early entry for that is 8:30 for a deluxe guest. And then we have Living with the Land 9:25 to 10:25, Spaceship Earth 10:25 to 11:30, I can't talk, my gosh, to 11:25, Guardians from 11:25 to 12:25, and then Test Track from 12:25 to 1:25. They're all kind of back to back to back, as you guys can tell. that's how all of our lightning lanes ended up being. We're just gonna stick with it because this is also our first time using lightning lanes. We've never used them before, so we're gonna see how it works for us. But we have that, and then it is the Flower and Garden Festival, so we want to walk around all of the topiaries, the butterfly garden that they have this year, and then all of the food booths, obviously. So after Test Track, we'll probably just head out into the lands, into the world, and we will walk around the world and hopefully eat at multiple of the carts for multiple of their food. I know there's a couple that I'm like really interested in. I'm a very picky eater, but they have some really good looking stuff this year, and I'm very happy for that. So I want to go try some of the food, some of the shops, and then hopefully, if we don't get them the night before, do some of the other rides that we don't get, obviously. But we'll see how that works. That's the plan for that day. Pretty sure it's just going to be an Epcot day because Epcot's a big park for us to do with a lot of, especially with the festival, there's a lot extra to do. So then we have, the sun is kind of getting in my eyes, guys, if you can't tell. It's lowering, it's like 6 p.m, so it's lowering and it's getting right in my face, which actually I kind of need to check the time, so give me 1 second. I am running low on time. It's okay, we'll figure it out. We got this, okay? Then we have, Wednesday is our resort day, so we're kind of taking that day chiller, although it might end up with the park, I don't know. Our plan right now is we have a breakfast reservation at 10 a.m. at Whispering Canyon, which is another restaurant in the Wilderness Lodge. It's kind of like a comedy restaurant. It's one of those where they pick on you. So you can turn your card yes or no, and then they mess with you throughout the whole thing. It's very fun. We've done it multiple times. It's my parents' favorite. I have my mixed feelings on it because I have anxiety and it stresses me out. But they all love it and the food's really good. And so we're going there, 10 a.m. So they kind of want to do a 9:30 drop off. Mom kind of wants to wake up earlier to do laundry, and then I want to do like a tour of the hotel, like a video tour of the hotel, so I think I might wake up earlier and do that. And then after breakfast brunch, we're thinking of doing Disney Springs, and then if we finish at Disney Springs, Magic Kingdom has extra magic hours that day. It's open until 1 a.m, and so I'm kind of wanting to go do that to get some of the extra stuff in there that we might not get because next day's busy too. So then Thursday is our big day. Thursday is the Magic Kingdom. We want to head to the park 7:30. We want to do early entry, which is 8:30, I believe. We have Tron Lightning Lane from 9:15 to 10:15, Pirates from 10:15 to 11:15, Jungle Cruise from 11:15 to 12:15, Haunted Mansion from 12:15 to 1:15, Seven Dwarfs from 1:15 to 2:15. So we're kind of all over the park. And then whatever we can fit in between that. Obviously, when we do Tron, I would like to try and get as much around that area done. And then Pirates and Jungle Cruise, everything in that area done, and then Haunted Mansion, and then Seven Dwarfs, and then we can go wherever we need to go. And then the plan for that day is we do have, this is very special for us, we're splurging on this, the fireworks dessert party at 8:30. We can get our bands at 8:30. The show, I don't think the dessert party is until 10 after the fireworks show. So we have that. And then I'm hoping I can get Tiana's either Wednesday night or Thursday because I really want to ride that. The rest of my family doesn't like that ride, but I love it. So I'm hoping I can get that. That is Thursday. And then Friday. Friday is our last park day. We want to do 8:30, rope drop, early entry again. Then we have a Tower of Terror for just me and my dad because my mom and brother won't do that one. My mom doesn't do any coasters and my brother doesn't like Tower of Terror, the drop rides. Me and my dad have that from 9:05 to 10:05. Runaway Railway from 10:05 to 11:05. Rise of the Resistance from 11:05 to 12:05. And then we have a Roundup Rodeo reservation from 12:05. Minnie. Sorry, my cat's messing with stuff. You can see her in the back right there. She's cute. We have that reservation 12:05 there. We've never done that either, so this is another first restaurant for me and I love that. I'm so excited. That one seems very fun. And then we have Toy Story Mania 1:30 to 2:30. So that is our crazy plan. And then next Saturday we will wake up bright and early, pack up our room, probably head out because we have to come and pick up the dogs. We might do Disney Springs, might do like a walk around a hotel. I know the Easter eggs are out at all the hotels, so maybe we'll go look at that at some point during the trip. But that's our basic plan. See, our family is very different. I am a very go, go, go. I live on adrenaline when I'm on trips like this. So I am a sun up, sundown, park open, park close person. The rest of my family really is not. So we'll see what happens. There might be a lot of difference in what we each do, but that is our plan for this trip. I'm so excited. To prep for the trip, I had to go get these done. First off, you guys can see. I got these done. The sun is right in my eyes in this pose. I got these done yesterday. They are just little Disney. They're basically the princesses. I found them on Pinterest. These are not my original idea, but it's Belle, Rapunzel, Cinderella, Tiana, and Aurora, I think is what it's supposed to be. They're really pretty. Love them. And I got those done yesterday. I also had to go buy new tennis shoes. You will see that in the packing video. But I'm sorry if this video was a little chaotic. I am a little rushed, which I did not want to do. But I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys follow along for this trip and our crazy 7-day Disney trip. We've never done a trip this long before, so very excited, very anticipated. I cannot wait. It's literally 4 days out. I've been counting down the days. Every day at work, my coworkers laugh at me because I'm like, I have 4 days. 4 days. This time next week, I will be here. So, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you all next time, hopefully. And let's get on with our Disney magic. Bye!